Good morning, everyone, from Virginia. Yes, Virginia is for lovers. We are gonna ride our bikes down the Virginia Creeper Trail. And it is October, so things are kind of creepy. And also the leaves are popping here. Dawn, are you ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. It is a beautiful, cool morning. The sun has risen over the Appalachian Mountains. And we just entered Virginia. In fact, Tennessee is directly behind us here in Bristol. And we're gonna do some bike riding. We're gonna do some colors today. We hear that the colors are popping here. So we figured this is a great day to take that bike of ours for a ride, right?
Yep.
On the Creeper Trail. Bristol is the birthplace of country music, and they do have a museum. You gotta play the banjo, right? You know how to. Oh wow, that's loud. You're pretty good. Yeah, maybe you should take that up, right? Get some lessons. What do? You think you're Elvis? This is where country music got its start, right here in Bristol. Yes, Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee. Yeah, so in 2024, we want to do more exploring in Virginia, in Kentucky, in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I want to start exploring the Shenandoah Valley more. A lot of great things to do there. So we got some information. We also got a really cool bumper sticker. It says Virginia is for lovers. And that's my love there. And we're here together, so I guess Virginia is for lovers, right? So our adventure today begins here in Abingdon. This is where the Creeper Trail starts. This is the Welcome Center. They got a really cool steam locomotive over here. They got a couple hikers, a biker, and that's downtown over there. I heard there's a lot of good eats, a lot of hiking shops. I think I see more British phone booths in the United States than what we've seen when we were over in England. I don't know how they all ended up over here, but they did. Yeah, so here's some information. Here's a visitor's map of the town. And here's a guide to the Virginia Creeper Trail. I'm going to take one of these. And yeah, they do have, looks like some places you can eat. Like you can do some shopping. There's still some parking spaces left, but I could see this filling up really quick. So you might want to get here earlier in the morning. Birding and wildlife trail. Yeah, so they have it fenced off so you can't get close to it. Norfolk and Western. Kind of reminds me of Doc Brown's train from Back to the Future 3 with the way those windows are placed. It's big, way bigger, about twice the size of the Dollywood Express. And it's American Locomotive Company. January of 1807 was the build date. And this is the beginning or the end, depending on which way you're going. And I can't believe we're here. And the colors look amazing. I've been wanting to do the Creeper Trail literally for years. It's about 2 hours, give or take, from Pigeon Forge. So it's not extremely long of a drive over here. And this trail is 34 miles long. It goes through the town of Damascus. And I think that's where we're going today. We're not going to do the whole thing up to White Mountain. We're just going to go to Damascus, turn around, come back. And if we like it, we'll be back here for future bike rides. And a lot of folks will take this as an alternative to the AT. Yeah. So a lot of thru hikers they'll take the Creeper Trail. And this trail has been inducted into the Rail Trail Hall of Fame. And this once was a railroad. And up first, we're gonna cross this old train trestle here. Oh, it's a beautiful autumn day here in the mountains of Virginia. We're gonna be crossing a lot of creeks through the Appalachian Mountains here. This here's our first train trestle. And we started. Yes, we are on the Creeper Trail. And there are folks out today walking it. But as we get further away from town, I imagine there'll be less and less people. Pretty much just bicyclists and hikers. But everybody's out enjoying the fall colors, which are pretty cool so far. So the coming of the road, and this is 81. That would be the northbound lanes, and over here is the southbound lanes. So we're passing under 81, heading towards Damascus, right? So we came to our first stop, and there's a golf course here. We're starting to see the foothills of the mountains here. Yeah, luscious greens. A couple of trees over there are all popped.
So far, this trail has just been amazing. I just love it.
Yeah.
The dirt road, and it's wide enough so you can just pass everybody if you need to.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool trail.
And it's fall time. What more could you ask for?
Not a whole lot.
Colors, and I'm on my bike, my happy place.
Yeah, you got your bike today, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can definitely tell this used to be a railroad track that ran through here. And yeah. So I'm doing about 9 miles an hour, and I have 132 miles on this bike since I've gotten it. And hoping to do some more bike riding as time goes on. And quite the drop off on the side of the trail. A little creek down there running. And there's Dawn. She's enjoying her bike, folks. Yeah. Sunny day though, bright and sunny. You can see the train trestle in the shadow here. And take a look at all that color. Yeah. Pretty much it's just like orange and yellow. There's not a lot of maples or nothing yet. But it's beautiful. And I don't know how many times I've said it in this video, but you can smell that decaying leaf smell, right?
The decaying leaf smell.
Yeah, we made it to our first train trestle here.
This is amazing.
Dawn, you like... Yeah, I like how it like curves around a bend here. So back in the day when the trains come through here, it must have been, you know, the train came around the bend, and Dawn goofing around. Let's go back and fetch our bikes and take our ride across. But it was great to stop and you know, the trail hasn't been bad. I haven't had my assist on yet, so I'll see how many miles we went so far. So we went 2.5 miles so far to this first big curved train trestle here, number 2 on the map. Just imagine being a train coming around this bend, smelling the coal in the air. We're here on another bridge, not too far from the last one that we were at. I like stopping and looking at these bridges, walking across it. Very smooth surface. Not as tall as the last one. Oh yeah.
It's all falling.
Yeah, the fall is falling, right? Yeah. Yeah, the trees are starting to shed its leaves, right?
Yep. They're shedding.
Sound of the leaves falling add to, you know, the atmosphere. Yeah, a lot of color off in the distance. Let's get back on them bikes, right? Very peaceful out here. We've been passing a few farms along the way. Some beautiful barns. The Creeper Trail creation, it was owned by North Fork Western Railroad and it ceased operation in 1977. Stop number 4. And this one here is long and straight. Yeah. I absolutely love these bridges. Here's a few homes along the trail. There is signs saying, please stay on the trail, respect the private property, which I would say both sides of it would be private property. Take a look at this little cabin. Looks awful cozy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that little cabin right next to the Creeper Trail is a rental cabin. That's the phone number right there. Yeah, a very cute little cabin. And you can rent this. I see you hiding behind that tree there. What you up to? Yeah, just mooing around? What other kind of moo jokes do we have, Dawn?
Move over.
Move over.
Got some milk.
Milk.
Moo.
Moo. Moo. Maybe we can talk. Yeah, well, we'll leave you be. So this is stop number 5. So was that a total of 5 bridges so far?
I think so.
So that's what that number 5 stands for, is how many bridges you cross. Here comes some riders now. There are 6 bridges. Another long one. There's Dawn. She's riding her bike, folks. She's in her happy place. In Virginia. Virginia's for lovers, by the way, if you didn't know that already. Ooh, there's people up the side of the path. This is great. Yet again, I can imagine the trains coming through here. They've dynamited this little part of the mountain out here. Woo! So we came to this farm here, and we got to go through the gate here, and the trail continues on over there. So we don't let the cows out.
Yeah.
We don't want to let the cows out, right?
Ow! The door hit me in the butt on the way out or the way in.
Yeah, piece of cake, right? Gotta go through a couple gates. So this is what trestle number 7 looked like in 1903. And then this is what it looks like today. And this is what it looked like on April 28th of 2011 after a tornado had come through here and completely leveled it. And then on April 28th, 2014, the new trestle was put up. So we're looking at a revamped, but it's still amazing. Yeah, all the trees are beautiful up there, aren't they? Well, you ready to go over trestle number 7?
Yep, we're ready.
639 feet long. And it's long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a great ride, huh?
Yeah, so far.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's getting better.
Downhill. So we went 5.2 miles so far. I have full bars. I am in pedal assist 1 because it's starting to get a little mountainous through here. Help me get up the hills a little. But yeah. So at 5.2 miles is bridge number 8. It's a spectacular bike ride. Probably one of the best trails ever. another. And we're still surrounded by farmland. What are you thinking, Dawn? So 8 bridges so far. Everyone's been spectacular. You feel like you're riding the rails, don't you? Around these.
The rails.
Well, yeah, but like we go around the mountains where they've blown out like sections of it so you can drive through it. These old trestle bridges are amazing. And of course, countryside farms, cows, a lot of wildlife, squirrels, probably even some bear maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Could be there.
So I definitely feel like we are in the Great Smoky Mountains. And down there's a river. I don't know the name of the river, but there is. And a bridge number 9 up ahead. And we're along the side of this blowing out mountainside here. You know, color off in the distance. And bridge number 10 is literally in sequence with bridge number 9. Rifles in the Holston River. So I'm assuming this is the Holston River. Caution, watch out for falling rocks. Oh wow, look at this. So, sinkholes and caves. Bridge number 12, and they keep getting more impressive as we go on. Absolutely grand. So this is the 2 Holston rivers coming together. Oh wow, look at the colors. And this is the big river here. Oh, there's a little picnic area, little pull off here. And we are at 7.4 miles. Now, they turned the old train station into some restrooms. Got a little drinking fountain there. Yeah, so we started up here, and that was bridge 1, bridge 2, bridge 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're here, and we're about halfway to Damascus. That's where we're heading for today. And then the trail continues on to White Mountain, but White Top Mountain, but we're not going there today. That'll be for another adventure, right? At another time. So we're about halfway. And that is the Donkey Lodge. They have tours. I think it's real popular for through hikers. It's an historic lodge. Of course, there's a barn over there. An unlucky number 13 bridge. I guess, right? Another nice little barn. Looks like one of Thomas Dambo's trolls can sit on that bench there. And the trail changes dramatically. Sometimes you get a little grassy centers. Sometimes it's bumpity, rockety. Yeah, even a little cement every now and then. The leaves are falling, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Not much left here. In fact, the color is probably already peaked. It just, oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, we're almost to Damascus. So we have to do a little detour from the trail because they're redoing the bridge here, and it's quite steep coming up that hill. Dawn's still.
I'm exhausted. It wasn't easy.
Yeah. We done 13.4 miles and we just made it to Damascus. It's been almost 3 months since we've had pizza, and we pulled off here at Pizza Plus. As soon as you enter Damascus, it's gonna be good. And that's our pizza. All right, it's a thin crust. So we are back here where we started. 26 miles round trip. And we ran out of juice the last 2 miles. At least Dawn's bike ran out of her bike.
Horrible.
Her bike ran out of juice. Mine was still good. Mine still has
A couple miles on it.
easily. But it was a great pedaling 2 miles coming back. What did you think, Dawn?
I enjoyed it until my bike ran out of juice, and it is a pain in the butt to pull and push and walk. And
These bikes are not easy to ride without
heavy.
assist, especially on this loose gravel, or that the creeper trail has.
yeah.
Makes it a little harder. And on the way back, it's slightly uphill. That's the reason why I didn't pedal going down, because we were going downhill all the way to Damascus. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. We want to do some more exploring in Virginia in the future. One of these days we're going to do the other side from Damascus all the way up to the top of the mountain there, and come back and explore. There's a lot of history, a lot of little towns around here. Got a lot of great things all together. You have Galax, Virginia, which is not too far away. That's a great place. But folks, that's going to do it for today. We got to head back to Tennessee. That's almost 2 hours to Pigeon Forge. If you guys like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also if you haven't, please subscribe so you don't miss these upcoming road trip adventures. And until next time,
Thanks for watching. Bye,
bye everyone. Happy trails.